Now you just close your eyes and bow your heads. Close your eyes, bow your head. Close your eyes, bow your head. Close your eyes, bow your heads. I don't give a damn what your religion is. Close your eyes and bow your heads. Yes, I cuss. Get over it. Don't talk to him. Close your eyes and bow your head, girl. You're sitting in Lyrical Sanctuary. You are now sitting in an all-white room with all-white walls, the size and configuration of your own choosing. You are now no longer wearing what you came in here with. You're wearing your most favorite outfit, no matter how old or young you were when you actually could wear it. You are now no longer wearing your most favorite outfit you owned, no matter how old or young you were when you actually could fit it in that white room with all white walls, the size and configuration of your own choosing. You are now totally naked in a white room with white walls, the size and configuration of your own choosing. Relax, kick back, do not feel embarrassed or ashamed. You are alone in a room that you just created in your mind. Get over yourself and embrace your nudity. Now, next to your left foot, there's a basket. In that basket, I want you to put everything that went wrong for you today. Everything that went wrong for you yesterday. And the day before that. All the way back to you came out of your mother's womb. Everything that didn't go in your favor. Every road rage moment. Every failed exam. Every time you stressed about something that still ended up working itself out without your genius abilities, put it in the basket. Every time you ran through a yellow light and did not blink once when an ambulance or police car came zooming down your street later on that evening, in the basket. Every time you sweated the results of a test, be it a final, an EPT, an STD, or HIV, put it in the basket. Every time you got to the bottom of a bottle or finished whatever drug you were partaking of and thought it was going to answer your questions, and the only answer you got in your head was a little voice that said, why don't you try another bottle? In the basket. Every time you looked at a razor or a tie or a rope and figured maybe no one would notice if you didn't make it tomorrow, in the basket. Every time you thought it was okay to give an excuse for that sorry person giving you a black eye, in the basket. Every time you cheated or were cheated on, in the basket. Every time you talked about your quote-unquote sorry-ass ex, not realizing as long as you're still talking about them, that means you're not over them, which means you are still with them, which is why the person that you want to be with is staying away from you because they don't believe in threesomes and know an unhealthy person, when they see one, put it in the basket. Every time you work for a person you know you were smarter than, had to deal with a professor who you knew you were smarter than, had to kiss behind for a grade because someone was judging you based upon your color, sex, creed, or sexual orientation, political affiliation, in the basket. Now, next to your right foot, there's a red button. I want you to step on that red button. You've just opened up a bottomless pit. If scientists are correct and say there's no such thing as a bottomless pit, do not worry about that. We are professionals. We are prepared for that. At the bottom of that bottomless pit, there's a fire that is burning eternally. I want you to kick that basket into that fire. Keep listening for it falling until you can no longer hear the whistle. Inhale through your nose. Smell those problems burning away until you can no longer smell them being cinder. Feel your body start to lighten up right now. Your shoulders start to pull back. Your chest start to fill up with air it's never owned before. Feel yourself start to be filled with the promise of anything is possible in this world now. You are no longer totally naked. You're wearing your most favorite outfit, no matter how old or young you were when you actually could fit it now. You are no longer wearing your most favorite outfit, no matter how old or young you actually could fit it. You are wearing exactly what you came in here with now. You are no longer in an all-white room with all-white walls and size configuration of your own choosing. You are back in Lyrical Sanctuary now. Open your eyes, raise your heads, and start being the incredible, beautiful, extraordinary people you were put on this planet to be. How dare you live your life as ordinary when you were put here to be extraordinary. You are unique in more ways than a million. Act accordingly. After tonight, you no longer have any excuse for all the burdens you've been carrying in your life up to this point. Now you are free. You are superheroes. Find your super ability tonight before this is over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.